Hi, I'm Brent. This is a brief history of how I got here. When I was younger, I did everything that thought I was supposed to do. Got a job, tried to make a living. I was a mechanic, a welder. That didn't work out. Ended up joining the Army, got an education, worked IT. Things started going well for me. Bought and sold cars and motorcycles, bought and sold houses, moved around, started taking some vacations and having some fun. Only my vacations were a couple of weeks a year, and I was working the entire year just to be able to afford those vacations. I knew there had to be another way. So I saved a little bit more, sold my house, my cars, my motorcycles, just about everything I owned, and bought a boat. I'm not trying to make waves, I'm just trying to live my life low key and sail around the world. So join me and watch my adventures. After a long day of traveling, we did make it to the Port Townsend Marina. Unfortunately, not a lot of video footage because, well, for the most part, we were motoring, and motoring is loud and obnoxious and not really pretty. We did get some sailing in, but it was not a lot, and unfortunately, I just didn't think to have the camera going. Uh, so here we are pulling into Port Townsend Marina very safely and uh, ready for everything that was going to be happening the next day. So the next day we had Ian and Chance from Brion Toss Yacht Riggers come by. We pulled off the sails and they started getting to work doing some of the prep work for having the mast unstepped from the boat. Of course, getting the sails off was the first major hurdle, which, you do see a lot of boats hanging around a marina without sails, but it was still kind of odd to see all that in on my boat without sails. So Chance is here trying to uh, get the gooseneck decoupled from the mast so we could pull the boom off. Also, as far as the sails go, for being the original sails that the boat came with, the sails were actually not bad. They did show a little bit of signs of stretching out a little bit, but they overall were in really good condition and could probably do for another 5 years. I'm getting a little bit of work done to them at the Sail Loft here in Port Townsend, but not a lot. I don't have to replace anything. I will be buying a spinnaker eventually, but not right at the moment. And here the boom is being removed from the mast and set aside so that everything else can be looked at. If you like what I do and you want to help out, you can join my crew for as little as $1 a month. Join at patreon.com/low-key sailing. So here Ian is tuning up the rig. The main reason why they're tuning it up is because they're making sure that everything is the right length. They're tuning it up and marking it so they have the right lengths for the cables that they need to order to have them swage properly at the correct length, and so that my rig will be tuned correctly when everything gets put back together. Here Ian is showing the tone that the cable will make, and as it's stretched to the proper tightness, it will make a tone rather than a thud when you hit it with an object. Here Ian is showing where there's some wear or damage to the tops of the U-bolts, showing also some rust on that. And join me in 2 weeks when we pull the mast off the boat, which actually happens the next day, but you know. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification icon to be notified when there's new videos.